grounding and breathing. So bring your hands together and produce some heat between your hands. And then take this heat you produced and move it up into your eyes. And just heat up the eyes. And imagine that the eyes are sitting in a big bowl of Jello. So set them into their sockets a little more. And begin to do little small circles on the eyes. Then you can begin to move up and circle all the way down the hairline, giving yourself a self-massage. So back here, behind your ears, at the bottom of your skull. And you can do this either sitting or standing. And just give yourself a little bit of massage. You can continue with this self-massage. Self-massage feels really good, especially for temples area. And let's take our Spock hands and drag down the side of our face. So you're hugging the ear and just dragging it down. This is really good for your lymph system and break up all that throat phlegm. Dragging down, both hands on the heart. And let's just give a sigh of relief. Move one hand down to your belly. So if you think of yourself as a door for breath, and you've got two locks, you've got a top latch and a bottom latch, and we're just going to breathe for a minute. Now you're going to breathe in for 5, hold for 3, out for 5, hold for 3. You can keep doing several rounds of this. You can move up to 6 and 3, 7 and 3. Keep going at your convenience. Let's give another sigh of relief. Yeah, let that sound out. Now take your fingers and start tapping your sternum. This is really good for performance anxiety and nervousness. This is going to calm the nervous system right here. Tapping on the sternum. And let's take those hands out and think about angel wings expanding behind you in multiple dimensions, reaching up to the sky, breathing, sighing. Let those angel wings spread out, out, out. And take those peace fingers and plug them into the ground. So as you plug down into the ground, you can feel your spine shooting up in space. So let the neck be free. So you've got these alternating sources of energy, one shooting down into the ground, one of them coming up and out over the spine. And we're going to do a waterfall breath. So if you imagine yourself as a rainbow, the inhale is going to come up through the left. You're going to hold it up at the top, and then you're going to send that waterfall down through the right with the exhale. And then it's going to come up through the right, hold, and then down again. So let's try it. It's plugging into the ground, feeling your length, breathing in through the left, hold, breathing out, down through the right, going into the ground. You can add a little neck roll with this. So as it comes up the right, and then hold, exhale down through the other side. And you can keep doing several rounds of these, adding those neck stretches, letting the neck be free, letting the neck be free. Big sigh of relief. Let's begin to gather some chi, so like some energy. You've got your hands at the bottom of your dantian, which is the center of your power and energy, this big yellow, orange, red fire that comes from your belly. And you're just going to start bringing in the energy and incorporating it into your belly. It's like you're taking it from the atmosphere and bringing it into yourself, charging yourself up. And you can get really creative with this. However you want to move your arms to bring it in. And after you've done a few rounds of this chi gathering, begin to go across the midline. So you're gathering chi from the other side and bringing it into that fire space. So other side and bring it in. This is good because it activates the different sides of the brain. It's going to cross the midline of the brain. So keep going on that for as much as you'll need. Feeling your grounding. Activate your 360-degree vision. So I like to say, go cosmic. So you can see everything behind you. You can feel the back of your body really activated. You can feel through your feet all the way to the core of the earth, and your spine is just going up and out, connecting with the up. And feel that big, expansive 360-degree vision. And give me a couple of pants like a dog. And release on sound. Let's do that again. So big 360-degree vision. Pant like a dog. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's just take these tiny little movements of the head, and you're going to pick a word. So pick an intention. I'm going to go with the word trust. I love that word, trust. And you're going to imagine at the top of your head is a big paintbrush. And you're going to spell out the word trust in little tiny letters on the ceiling. So you can just close your eyes, get really insular, and just, it's tiny little movements, spelling out this word. And this is just going to encourage a lot of neck freedom. It's going to really root the word inside of yourself. So you can pick compassion, you can pick confidence, whatever you want to cultivate. And I'm going to leave you with a little meditation. So just relaxing the eyes, thinking about the big jello that we started out with in our eye sockets, the eye jelly, you know, feeling the back of the brain, like you have eyes in the back of your head, sitting them low, expanding your sense of awareness. I want you to picture yourself as a giant sack of flour. So you're full, you're like 100 pounds of flour, and it's just all little grains of flour inside of you. And these grains represent all of the little thoughts that are in your head. So I really don't like it when people say empty your mind, because if our mind was empty, we would not be in this plane of existence anymore. So you can't really empty your mind, but what you can do is work with these thoughts and give yourself some more space and time, allowing all of those little thoughts to be little grains of flour. And then when you feel the flour inside of yourself and all of those thoughts, you can just gently open the bottom of the bag and let the flour drain through your legs. And with the flour comes all of the thoughts as it drains through the floor into your feet, going out the sides, the back, the toe pads, letting the flour spill out onto the ground. And you can stay here for as long as you like, releasing those thoughts, releasing those distractions, giving yourself more space, more time, and let them drain.